27th Sunday in Ordinary Time, Year B. This reflection is prepared by Father Ayub Francis, pastor at St. Jude Church, Grand Rapids, Michigan, USA. First reading Genesis chapter 2, 18:24. In this passage, God creates a companion for Adam, recognizing that it is not good for man to be alone. He forms Eve from Adam's rib, and together they become one flesh, signifying the sacred union of marriage. This is the foundation of family life, showing that human relationships are meant to reflect love, unity, and partnership. In our modern world, this reading reminds us of the importance of companionship, marriage, and the mutual respect and love that should exist between spouses. Relationships built on love and partnership are the cornerstone of family and society. Question to reflect: how can I nurture unity and love in my relationships, especially within my family? Psalm 128, verse 1-6. This psalm is a blessing over those who fear the Lord and walk in His ways. It promises peace, prosperity, and family blessings for those who live according to God's will. A life centered on God leads to fulfillment and joy within the home. The psalm offers reassurance that when we live according to God's principles, we invite His blessings into our homes. In a time of uncertainty, this is a reminder that faithfulness to God brings peace and joy to our families. Question to reflect: how can I bring God's presence into my home and daily life? Second reading Book of Hebrews, chapter 2, verse 9-11. The reading reflects on Jesus' incarnation and His suffering for humanity. He, though divine, took on human nature, became like us, and experienced death to bring salvation. In doing so, He sanctifies us and makes us members of His family. Jesus' willingness to humble Himself for our sake shows the depth of God's love. As members of His family, we are called to live with that same love, humility, and sacrifice for others. Question to reflect: how can I imitate Christ's humility and selflessness in my relationships and actions? Gospel Mark chapter 10, verse 2-16. Jesus teaches about the sanctity of marriage, stating that divorce was allowed due to hardness of heart, but it was not part of God's original plan. He also emphasizes the importance of receiving the kingdom of God like a child, in innocence and trust. In a world where family life is often under strain, this passage calls us to uphold the dignity of marriage and embrace the innocence and openness of children. It challenges us to live with purity of heart and trust in God's plan for us. Question for our reflection: how can I cultivate a childlike trust in God and protect the sacredness of relationships in my life? Enjoy the beauty of the fall season in Michigan. May God's blessings be upon you this week.